How's it going, everybody? So Global Establishment wanted to make some tutorials for the people who maybe don't want to read the literature to give you an idea about SEO, and we'll begin doing these quite often from popular demand. These are basically designed for the new web designers. I know how it was when I came in the industry. So without further ado, let's just get into SEO and kind of what it is. Search engine optimization, SEO, is a process of affecting the visibility of a website in a search engine's search results. Basically, the optimization of websites for search engines began in the mid to late 1990s, I would say. Now let's get right into it. Few things I put together for the first video, which are you must do. Stick to these guidelines, and it will help you tremendously as far as your visibility in the search engines, Google, as well as maybe 52 others and more. So let's be certain to register your site with Google Webmaster Tools. Very important. Register your site with Google Webmaster Tools. Google offers this free tool which allows you to monitor your site from a Google perspective. So make yourself the search engine in a sense. You'll be able to monitor your site's performance, analyze how successfully you are marketing your services online. The process is quite simple indeed. Simply add your site on Google's Webmaster Tools, add it to their dashboard, verify with Google that you are the owner of the site and your purpose is to register with them. And that should take care of a good portion of that. Now you can brainstorm and make sure to create a search-friendly URL. Very important you do that. This will be the name, people read, the name you go by. So your URL must describe your content. Make sure it describes your content, what your site is about. Your paramount concern here is someone should be able to know what your site is about simply from your name, from your URL. Keeping your URL brief is the correct idea. Brief is better in this sense. The shorter it is, the easier it'll be to write down, as well as easier for people to remember. Now, make sure you avoid subdomains. Very important. Using multiple subdomains is absolutely unnecessary, which makes your address far longer and more complex than it should be. You may receive more hits on search engine results, but you'll certainly run your link and trust value right into the ground. Also, make certain to remove any duplicate content. We want original content here. Pages lacking quality are seen as duplicates and have been stored by search engine databases such as Google in a secondary supplemental index. Competitive pages remain in the main index. Furthermore, as of February 24, 2014, these same pages are no longer in a supplementary index. Rather they're quite often filtered out altogether. So one example of this is when you search something on Google and the search engine tells you it's omitted some results similar to those already displayed. Making sure your content is unique and different from other pages online, that will definitely help you, not to become one of these omissions. Now you can also try it, guest blog in exchange for links. So keep in mind that blogging sites or writers, they don't always put out, regular content. Continuous regular content. So you can approach, sites to ask if you can guest blog, post content, and get a few links in writing their posts, kind of favor for favor. Depending on the popularity of the site you'll guest blog on, it very well may help drive traffic to your site or your link. So our premium members receive all of the, secrets and stuff like that. In any event, exercise public relations to receive links from media. Big bonus. Link building ideally should be a component of PR efforts. It advances efforts to engage the public and inform them of whatever good or service you or your client provide. If your links can go beyond what the media reports on, using content that provides information the media or PR may not have, then link building will certainly be of value to both the media and the reader. Assist public relations, furthermore, their pursuits through link building, which is mutually beneficial for search engine optimization. For example, many PR reps think once media coverage has been obtained, that's as far as they need to go. However, following up to have a link put into the story or whatever online media outlet it is, it'll further the PR goals as well as the firm's SEO ability. Not to mention it can bring more traffic towards the media outlet as well as yourself. All parties win. We like that. You can also try sponsoring events in exchange for links for more ideas. Whether a local conference meeting or a nationally known race for a cause such as cancer or preventing drunk driving, people are always looking for sponsorship. Not only can you receive PR and media coverage from brand name display on sites for the event, but you can get a link on the event's page where everyone registers and they check the information. Furthermore, ask to sponsor the event, the following year. This will help you link up for 2 or more years instead of one. The advantage is that your link will remain up in between that entire duration. So the same can be said similarly for donating and sponsoring both charities, nonprofits, and even contests. Hey, create a contest. A step up from sponsoring a contest, creating your own contest. Have participants write about and link your contest from the sites or blogs. This will surely help advance link building for your content as well as your site. People will be posting about your content, and this will only go up and up as more individuals participate. So a lot of info. You can look at it again, revise it, take notes. I'll be here for you. I know how tough it was when I started many years back, and I like to give some free information back to all of you. Thanks for coming. I'm going to leave you with a quote like I will every time. This is by the late co-founder of Apple, Steve Jobs. That's been one of my many mantras: focus and simplicity. Simple can be harder than complex. You have to work. You have to work hard to get your thinking clean to make it simple.